Hey, what's up, you guys? Today we're going to take a look at the first issue of Shonen Jump. I don't have a script. This is just all on-the-moment stuff. So back in the day, the first year of Shonen Jump, which was 2003, it would be right here. January 2003 is when they first launched Shonen Jump here in America. And in the later years, they have this back page is an ad, but for right now, it's just variant cover art, which is pretty cool. And so it's pretty interesting seeing how old this stuff is. I got into Shonen Jump probably around the magazine back around in 2012, almost the last year before they finished it, before they went all digital. And it was at a Walmart where I just saw it. So back in 2012, I was 13. And when I saw it, I thought it was pretty cool because it was YuGiOh 5Ds on the cover art, and I thought it was pretty cool. And now that I'm older and I make my own money, I decided to start collecting them. And I have a little shelf of them right now. I have the complete set of 2003, 2004, and 2008. And on the 2008 one, that's when Naruto Shippuden starts, which is pretty nice. But yeah, let's just I guess let's continue with the book. And so same thing, table of contents tells you what's up right now. So we can see right here that they first have Yu-Gi-Oh, Dragon Ball Z, Sandland, which was a short manga run by the same creator of Dragon Ball Z. You can see right there it's Akira Toriyama. And honestly, I haven't read Sandland, but it looks pretty interesting. And then this right here, this looks pretty cool. Old cosplayers, old artists, which is pretty nice. This stuff is old, but it's so nice. It looks so cheesy nowadays, but it's still pretty badass seeing how these people all dressed up. Even back then when none of this stuff was like really mainstream. So these are like the hardcore people, which is amazing. And here's a Dragon Power interview. It's an interview, but the thing about this interview is that the way they set up this interview, it seems as if this is the start and they want you to read this way. Which is the wrong way, but I guess that's how they set it up back then. And the first one, as you can see on the table of contents, is Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's not Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, it's the original Yu-Gi-Oh! So right here, the old designs of them, when Yugi still had his curly hair. And it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I like it a lot. I honestly like Yu-Gi-Oh! Zero before actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters. But it's pretty nice seeing how the design changed over the time. It's pretty nice. And color pages are cool. And the cool thing about this set that I bought is that the guy, he left in all of the little post office things that you could mail in to actually get subscribed. But it's just interesting seeing how all these guys are. I like Shonen Jump because it's a blown up manga, and it's always nice seeing how much detail are in the things, and it's pretty interesting. And how and kind of uncensored things were back in the day. It is pretty nice. And you can see this guy right here. Later, he becomes General Trudge in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And in Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, there's also a scene where Luna and her brother and their friend are searching for the Black Rose. And you could see that in one of the duels, there's like a super old version of Joey. And somebody in the screen calls out, "Hey, is that Joey Wheeler?" And I think somebody screams out, no, that's not Joey Wheeler. That's like Juby Wheeler or Junie Wheeler. which is pretty funny. It's a nice little, nod, but see how Joey became basically a bum dueling in the streets kind of sucks. Yugi's probably a big baller in in like a mansion or something. Yeah, but it's honestly pretty cool, and how Grandpa's a pervert. It's pretty funny. And the first chapter is basically Yugi. Trudge sees that Yugi's being bullied by Tristan and Joey, and so he protects him. By that, he basically bullies them. Well, Trudge beats them up. Yugi sees it, tells him that no, and Trudge tells him, "Hey, I'm your new bodyguard. You better pay me, or else I'll beat you up like them." Yeah, and back then, YuGiOh was pretty badass. Yeah, if you guys would like to see a YuGiOh Zero, not discussion, but just talk about it, just have fun. And it's pretty nice because in YuGiOh Zero, they didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh. I think they started playing Yu-Gi-Oh like in around chapter, I think the third chapter is when they introduce you, like the trading card game. Because in this game, it's basically they stack money under. They're gonna stack money under hand, and depending on how hard you stab your hand with that, and how much money you pick up, that's how much you're gonna take home. So it depends on how much greed you have to stab yourself. And in here, the shadow games, it brings out the true you. So as you can see right here, he's kind of losing control over his body. And as right here, sorry about my shadow. I'm filming this on my bed. And right here, my arm, I can't relax my right arm. And it's getting more tense, and Yugi explains it. In the shadow games, a person's true nature is revealed to decide their fate. And so, what he does is he thinks he's a smart ass and wants to stab Yugi. Yugi gets out of the way and tells him, "Boy, you lost." And so he gives him an illusion, a penalty game. And so this man, he thinks he's covered in money, but in reality, he's actually just flaunting around leaves. And Yugi kind of doesn't remind himself. And then Joey does a little corny line saying how his wish came true. How right here, right here. Yugi, if you could keep a treasure, so can I. I'll give you a hint. It's something you can show, but can't see. And it's friendship. But later on, he's like, he gets embarrassed. Here, how can I say such a corny stuff? But yeah, that's the first chapter. Well, that's the first little manga they had in their first ever American publicized Shonen Jump. There's also, while buying these, I saw that there are other versions of Shonen Jump, but I don't know if those are. I know they're smaller. I know they're manga size, but I don't know exactly what they are. I would like to buy some to review them and see how they are, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't want to make the video too long because I know the first video is not going to get probably like 0 views, but hey, it's okay. I got to start somewhere. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and in the next episode, if I have enough encouragement, I'll go on to Dragon Ball Z. And before I go, let me show you guys my little collection. And I have to cover the camera because my room is dirty. Alright, cool. Alright. So, like I said in the beginning, I have all of 2003 dating right here. And starting 2004, they got more manga and a little bit more chapters, so they decided to make it a little bit thicker. So that's 2004. But then as the years went on, I'm pretty sure they dwindled in popularity, so they made them smaller. So starting 2008, you can see that 2008s are basically half 2004s. And then I don't have all of them. I have all of 2008, and then it jumps to I have 2002, 2007, and 2009. And the first one that started everything was this one right here. And I guess I lied. It wasn't 2012. It was at 2011, which is that one. But yeah, I guess I'll leave you guys with that. And I hope you guys have a good day.